Hey, how is it going everyone? This is Craig and welcome back to another Summoners War video. So today, the Assassin's Creed collaboration notice is out. So we'll be taking a look at this and we'll just be talking solely about this one. It's gonna be happening on the February 28th, alright? So make sure to save your scrolls because there will be a lot of new monsters, alright? So in total, I believe there will be 4 new monsters that you can summon through the summoning pit, and also there will be 1 free Nat 5 that they will be giving. So something like the Ginger Brave that they had back then, and also the Ken in the Street Fighter collab back in 2019? 18? Yeah, I kind of lost track of it already. But yeah, it's been a long time. So this is one of the big IP in game industry, you know, Assassin's Creed. I believe everybody played this one before. Personally, I did play Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but the rest I didn't really go into it. So we'll just be talking a little bit about the collab monsters, alright? And before we begin on that, if you want to take a look at the behind the scenes, there is actually a YouTube video on that. So make sure to head over there and show your support. Give a like on that video as well, as it will help the Summoners War developers be more motivated and giving us better collaborations. So I really like this one. This one, we are seeing Altair, Ezio, Cassandra, Bayek, and Eivor. So basically 5 new monsters. However, one of them will be free, and I believe it's the light one. Alright? So Altair will be the one that they will be giving out for free-ish. Strikes of the Assassin's Brotherhood, which is the first skill. We'll just talk a little bit about the skill sets that we can see from these 5, alright? So attacks the enemy to inflict damage that ignores all damage reduction effects. I think this is a very good normal attack skill. Distraction grants the threat state on the ally target. Enemies excluding the boss can only attack the target under the threat state with attack skills, while the enemy attack with a single target skill 2 times. Okay, so the threat state will last for 2 turns, if I'm not mistaken from reading this. And this is actually a very good offense unit because it synergizes well with the Hidden Blade, where if you do not get attacked during the turn of the enemy, so for example in Arena or even in Siege, Guild Wars kind of stuff, so Guild Wars is 3 versus 3, right? So you'll be getting 75% damage if you force everybody to hit your ally without himself getting touched in the process. So I think if they do not have any AoE skills and stuff like that, then yeah, this unit can come in handy. Very interesting. The amount of damage resets when you use the skill. Okay, so for this guy, you will want something like a... You don't really need Violent because, yet again, you want to make sure that your enemies don't hit him, then only you get the increased damage, right? For the Hidden Blade. So just going for maybe Rage Blade, Rage Wheel, all this kind of stuff will suffice. Will be pretty decent as well. And then we'll just take a look at Ezio here. So Ezio is the Nat 5 as well. So we're only seeing the fire. So for Ezio, Bayek, Cassandra, and Eivor, there will be 5 elements each as usual. And it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what the other elements has to offer in terms of their skill set. So taking a look at the normal attack, Ezio also does the damage which ignores all damage reduction effects, which is very nice. Second skill, this one might differ for another element. So I believe second skill, there will be 2 variants. So this one attacks the enemy 2 times to decrease its defense with an 80% chance and its attack bar by 50% chance with a 30% chance. Okay, that's a lot of maths. Yeah, I guess it's not too bad. After max scaling, maybe it's a 50% chance overall, if I'm not mistaken. Usually you gain another 15 to 20% after max scaling it. And we are seeing the Master of Assassination, which is the passive. So passive unit, which we always like. And I'm not sure whether the other counterparts will have passive on the third skill as well. Maybe, maybe not. So we need to wait until next Tuesday to see what it actually is for the other components in terms of Ezio. So this one inflicts damage that ignores the defense in proportion to the enemy's lost HP by at least 30% up to 100% when you attack on your turn. Ooh. Okay, so basically, the more HP the enemy loses, the more damage you deal with this skill, if I'm not mistaken, according to what I'm understanding. Okay, fair enough. Bayek, this one, the dark unit, okay. The dark one, the passive is actually very interesting, where an eagle attacks a random enemy to stun the target for 1 turn when you attack. Okay. Although it doesn't go through immunity, and the stun will be random as well. So you might need to fit in like good strippers followed by this Bayek if you have it. So that you'll be able to utilize the passive more, right? And also, second skill attacks the enemy 2 times to remove 1 beneficial effect and silence for 2 turns. Okay, damage increases according to your max HP. Pretty decent. And I'm assuming this one will be a HP unit. So going speed, crit damage, HP will be best. And also for the normal attack, it's just a HP recovery debuff for 2 turns. Okay, nothing really spectacular on that one. But do take note, for Bayek, all the elements will have this same first skill. For the second and third, it might differ a little bit. For Cassandra, this one will be the net force. Attacks the enemy to decrease the attack bar by 30% with a 50% chance. Okay, nothing really special on that. What I really am interested in is actually Eivor, because Eivor has normal attack armor break, which is what we always like. Right, but moving on back to Cassandra, Vision of Athena. Decreases the defense of all enemies for 2 turns with a 60% chance. Might go higher after max skilling, so pretty decent. Fire Strike, attack the enemy 3 times to leave a branding effect for 3 turns each. Additionally, the attack always lands as a critical hit and deals 100% increased damage if the target attribute is Wind. So I think this is a very decent DPS unit for offense. And we might be able to test it out if we manage to pull her. Alright, pretty interesting kit so far. And last but not least, we'll be taking a look at the Wind Eivor. So like I said, I think Eivor normal attack is very good because there'll be a chance to armor break. Throwing Axe Fury, which is the second skill, attacks the enemy 3 times to inflict continuous damage for 2 turns with a 50% each. This one is basically like a daughter. And with the third skill, Rage of Helheim, it kind of synergizes pretty well with things like Nora. What's that? Face Soft? Yeah, where Soft passive does more damage and then you explode it. Oh, okay. I can see Eivor being used up in some speed GB12 kind of composition that you can run with the Melia. Yeah, it can be pretty decent. Okay, so Eivor might be more on a PvE unit, but definitely PvP, there will be some usage of it. If you're going for Rika kind of thing, then Eivor will be able to burst the dots for more damage, but only on a single target. So not too bad, not too bad. So far, I'm liking it. And also, we do have, obviously, the Collab exclusive content, the event dungeon. So there will be a new portal in the middle of your Sky Arena. And what does this actually do? So the details are over here. There will be 3 difficulties: normal, hard, and hell. Alright? And for that, you'll be able to get some decent loots, alright? I don't have to really read the lore of it, but all I'm interested in is the rewards. Okay, so over here, we'll just go all the way down. Yeah, I think it should be pretty straightforward in terms of all these event dungeons. Unless you're maybe in the early stages of the game, then you might have a little bit of troubles. But I'll try to make some F2P lineups when this comes online. So far, don't really bother reading all this. We'll just test it out when it happens. So event dungeon rewards. There will be a new currency called Codex, or something like that. Yeah, it's called Codex. You'll be able to convert these codices into rewards in the in-game event page later on when it's online. Alright, so boss clear reward for normal difficulty, you'll be getting 15 codices, 500,000 manas. Alright, nothing special about that. Boss clear reward for hard difficulty, 15 codices and 5 MS, very nice. And for the hell difficulty, there'll be actually 9 weeks of it. So first week, you'll be getting some crystals, Delmon, blessing. Ooh, oh, this is nice. Yeah, I'm waiting for week 3. Week 4, 1 legend rune, legend grind, legend gem, re-apps, LD scroll, and what is this? Attribute random artifact. Okay, alright, very nice. Not too bad. And there will be also a new building called the Assassin Headquarters in the Sky Island itself. So over here, you'll be able to do some missions. You clear the missions, you'll be able to get the codices. This is what it looks like actually, the Codex, which is the new currency. Okay, so once again, this is the new currency over here. Other Collab exclusive content, Assassin's Creed Collab monsters will appear in the TOA as well. Ooh. Ah, so much TOA might be a little bit tricky for some of you guys, but we'll be able to see more of the skill sets that might be potentially great, alright? So Collab period and how to acquire Collab monsters, this will be the period itself. It's actually really long, you know? So February 28th until May 1st, so you got March, April. Basically almost 2 months. Yeah, 2 months plus for this Assassin's Creed Collab, which is nice. So make sure to save all your scrolls and go crazy on it, because I still feel like they're hiding some of the really good passive units for the Nat 5s, which we might potentially get, because maybe it might be the normal elemental ones, right? So over here, these are the summon lists that you'll be able to get your new units itself. Alright, there will be a new scroll called Assassin's Creed Scroll. Okay, I believe this one you might need to buy, and probably they will only give you like 1 or 2 through the in-game events. That's what I'm feeling, but hopefully they are more generous and we'll be able to get more of these scrolls. Okay, so 1 Nat 5 or Nat 4 monster among the Assassin's Creed Collab monsters with 1 attribute, Fire, Water, Wind, Light, Dark will be summoned. Okay, so you'll be able to get the Light Dark counterparts as well. Hopefully everybody will get it. Yeah, and that's basically it. So once again, we are actually saving up for a pretty massive summoning session. I mean, not really massive, but yet again, I only saved up these scrolls like last week, but we did burn around like around 12 to 13,000 crystals for all these scrolls. Okay, I'll try to save more and do a birthday summoning session as well, because my birthday is early March. Hopefully, yeah, pray to Jesus that we can get some good stuff, some new toys. If you don't give me the Collab monsters, then I do not mind Amber and Manon. So yeah, just basically want to talk about the AC Collab over here. And that will be the end of the video, guys. I do hope that you enjoyed this one. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.